Hey, what's up, party people? I'm doing an oil change on my 2004 9.5 ARC Wagon. Here she is. Gorge. Up on Rhino ramps. Get you some. Got these from Advance Auto. My favorite parts store. Okay. Shout out to Charlotte, North Carolina peeps. Alright, so this is what you're gonna need. Sorry, not fully prepared here. Going in my trunk to get. You see all the spoils in my trunk. Just kidding. To get my funnel. Okay? Alright, so this is what you need. You need tools. Okay? You actually don't need a full toolkit. I like to work on my car. So that's why I have a full toolkit. What you need for this oil change is a ratchet. Sturdy one. And bam. 17mm socket. Okay? Or ba-bam. 17mm wrench. Your choice. Okay? I think the socket and the ratchet are more efficient, but we all have our preferences. Okay? Then you have your funnel. You have your old O-ring. This is the old one. This is actually not called O-ring. I cannot figure out what it's called. I'm gonna obviously Google this when I'm done with this video. But you need one. Okay? Or you don't need one. You really only need to change these like once a year. Okay? But I got several packs. I got several of them for like 80-something cents, along with the Botch oil filter, which you're going to need. I brought several of these. And I brought some other stuff from rmeuropean.com so that I could get the $65 free shipping. The order came in like 2 to 3 days. I was so happy. Okay? Then you got your mobile one, OW40, which I copped from Walmart. It was only like, I got it like site to store ship, so it was only like 23 bucks and some change. In the store, I think it's like 26 bucks and change. Either way, it's cheaper than your parts store, and it's what Saab requires for your vehicle. Okay? This, I do want to say that this is such a simple thing to do on your vehicle that there's no need to pay a third party to do it. Okay? It literally takes 15 minutes. So if you're one of those people that are into saving time and into saving money, and you don't mind getting your hands dirty, which these gloves will prevent from happening, got a big box of like 100. I've had it for quite some time. Then you'll want to change your own oil. Okay? So now we're going to go under the vehicle. So you start under, and then you finish over, okay? So we're going to go under the vehicle, and I hope this is a clear view for you because I am using my iPad. My video camera is charging at the moment, okay? So here we have your oil pan. Let's try to figure this out. Where are you? Where are you? There is where the oil filter was. There you are. So then you see your oil release plug. Sorry I can't get a clearer view for you. Okay. You see the new O-ring, copper O-ring, which is not called the O-ring, whatever you're called, and the bolt in there because I already drained the oil, which you will need an oil pan for, an oil drain pan, which you can get from Advance Auto for like $10.99, I think. It's either $10.99 or $11.99. Okay. And you just position it like right under the pan, and it'll just project into it. Okay, and then you remove your oil filter. Okay, so remember, lefty loosey, tighty righty. Always make sure that your oil filter is hand tight. It's not necessary to have it tightened with an oil wrench. Okay, the dynamics of the vehicle cause the oil filter to tighten. Therefore, once you have it hand tight, it doesn't need to be tightened anymore. You're just going to make things harder on yourself. Now, dealers and other auto part shops, They sometimes often use oil filter wrenches. I personally think it's their strategy to get you back in there, because once they use that filter, you cannot remove it with your hands. Okay, so either you'll have to go and buy your own oil filter, or you'll have to go back to them, which is a very astute strategy that they use to get you to come back. Okay, so you remove that, and everything is all about the environment. Let's be socially responsible, and we want to make sure we take our oil drain pans to Advance Auto or the parts store of your choice. I like Advance Auto because I've been going there for years now since I've been working on my cars, and I love their customer service, and I have a great relationship with the ones in my area. Okay, but your choice, obviously. We all have our own preferences in life. Okay, so what I did with the old batch filters, I put it in, oh gosh, it wasn't supposed to fall, but that's why you want to plug it up. Okay, because you have plenty of oil still left in here. So I wiped it down real good. Blazing out here. Okay, plugged it up, put it in the new filter box, and then I'll be returning this, recycling this at the store, as well as draining out the oil. And yes, well, down here in Charlotte, North Carolina, you have to drain your own oil. Well, depending on which store I go to, they do it for me, but I've recently been going to one that's a little less crowded than the one down the street from me, and they're like, go in the back. I'm like, all right. Not so desirable to them. Anyway, with the new filter, what you want to do is you want to put your forefinger in the oil, tilt it a bit, lightly grease your O-ring, and yes, that is called an O-ring, okay? And then you'll put it back in, twisting it to the right, okay? Once you do that, you come on top of the vehicle, take your funnel, remove the oil dipstick, have a rag handy, okay? Place it to the side. I haven't done that part yet. This is the part where I'm at. And then put your funnel in there. There's better funnels than this. There's ones with like a longer stem and a wider opening. Those are better to get. They're all 99 cents. This is really for the transmission fluid. Anyway, and then you'll take your oil and pour 4 quarts in there. Typically it's 4 quarts, maybe a little bit older, depending on your driving dynamic or your driving style. I don't know. Depending on your lovely vehicle's temperament, okay? But just make sure you don't overfill it. So it's better to just put 4 quarts, and if it feels like it's a little low, how do you gauge whether it's low or not? You look at the little ball tip here, and the oil should fall. Oops. Be a good girl. Alright. Obviously, that's not a girl, but she's not being good. I'm just kidding. Okay, if the oil should fall right here in this area, okay? When you check it, so make sure you're wiping it off real good, and then you're checking it, okay, once you're done. But make sure you check it once your car is off the rhino ramps, okay? Because you can always add the oil later, okay? And so what I want to say to any of you New York City Saab drivers, I just got back from New York City visiting my mom in Manhattan. Native New Yorker, born and raised. And those highway roads, specifically FDR Drive, I'm from the Upper West Side. That West Side Highway is pretty good, but the FDR is terrible on your car, so I will not be driving her back up there again. I'm sorry, Mom, we'll be on the Iron Horse, or maybe the Yellow Cab, not the Iron Horse, or the bus, okay? But anyway, this is the video for the 2004 Saab 9.5 ARC Wagon oil change. It literally takes 15 minutes, okay? I will be doing the cabin air filter soon when it cools down. QS, comments, questions, hit me. Thanks for watching. Wish you could see me. So hot. Bye.